Okay, I gotta record this now because it's raw, it's real. Well, it was more raw a little bit earlier ago, but now it's just like, I just need to talk about it. So, y'all know how I've been on this journey to self-love, right? And I'm trying to do this whole thing where like I love myself, because honestly one of my biggest struggles is just loving myself. And that's why I think it's been so hard for me to find like a good relationship, because like if I can't love myself properly, then how do I expect someone else to love me, or how do I expect to love someone else properly if I don't even love myself? And my whole thing with like my eating disorder, with the anorexia and bulimia, sorry if you guys are new here, this is it, this is like me right now, it's just like a raw talk. Before was just a way for me to punish myself because I didn't love myself. And sometimes, like not even sometimes, like even now, I just catch myself saying mean things to myself. And that's why I keep pushing so hard for this whole self-love thing, and that's why I'm trying to make this channel all about that, because the more I go into my journey, the more I want to share with any of you guys. So I don't know what that kind of intro was or what was going on. I'm not gonna cut any of this video out, so sorry if my like unedited talking bothers you. Let's see, so y'all know how I got into an accident the other day, and it was just, you know, it was so hard for me not to say, hey Amanda, it's not your fault, it's okay. I mean, okay, like technically it was kind of my fault because it wasn't like, because it was me who crashed into the car, but like it also wasn't my fault because it was an accident, and I wasn't like on purpose trying to, you know, hit the truck in front of me. I wasn't like texting or driving drunk or anything like that. It was just like stop and go traffic. And I had to keep telling myself that like, hey, accidents happen, like whatever, like just, yeah, accidents happen. I don't know where I was going with that. And like, don't blame yourself, it's okay, like it happens to everybody. And it was so true, because when I shared that vlog, everybody, not everybody, but like a lot of you guys commented back saying like, yo, I got into an accident too, like don't worry, don't blame yourself. And it's like so easy to say that to someone else. Like if that happened to Arsh, my roommate, I would be like, dude, just relax, like don't even blame yourself at all, like it was an accident, don't worry. But it's like so hard for me to say those things to myself. So I found myself constantly saying, Amanda, it's okay, you're fine, you good girl, like let me give you a big hug, you deserve it, you're okay, like you didn't mean to do this, and you're safe, that's all that matters. And you know, God wants you on this earth for a reason, you're here to do something. So you know, love the fact that you're here and you're still living life, and you have this wonderful, wonderful life where you have insurance and you have a dad who can pick you up and who's not even mad at you. Nobody's mad at you, it's just an accident, you know? I'm already crying about it. But I still find myself like, I'm such a nuisance in life. Like, I'm not saying that right now, I'm not saying that to myself right now, I'm just saying like these are the kind of thoughts that I would have randomly, like I'm such a nuisance in life, like what the freak, like I couldn't pay attention to the road for once, like geez man, you're so stupid. And like the whole weekend that I was recovering from my wisdom tooth removal, which was the next day also, you know, that also made me think like, oh my gosh, I have so many things going on, like I cost so much money, like my parents have so much to deal with me. I had to keep telling myself that, dude, you're here for a reason, things happen for a reason, you're not asking to be a big trouble, you're not asking to be like, you're not trying to cause anybody like extra damage. And I do always feel like I'm walking on eggshells when I like ask people for favors and stuff, because I just like, I feel really bad, like I don't like to impose on people, and I just feel like this whole thing, all of it was like imposing on people. So anyway, that's like a little backstory. And then today I walked to the gym, and it's like a 20-minute walk because it's so far. Alternatively, I could have gone to the Drayson or like the gym down the road, which is like with my school, but I bought the 24-hour gym pass, so I feel like I have to use it. I just want to get my money's worth. So I was walking there, and like I'm on my way back, And I decided, like, instead of music this time, I'm just gonna listen to the 4 Agreements while I walk, because I have the 4 Agreements on my phone, and as well as The Mastery of Love. Those 2 books by Don Miguel Ruiz are must reads, and I will explain to you why I love them so much. They're just all about like self-realization and just being a good person, and mostly just self-love, because that's the only way that you could love someone else, and it's the only way that you could improve yourself as a person, is if you truly show yourself love. And that's basically what I've been trying to do for like ever in my life. So I'm like walking along and I'm listening to the book. You know, sometimes when you're listening to things or reading things, your mind just trails off. So I was listening to I think it's the 4th agreement chapter part, which is always do your best. The 4 agreements is always, it's all about like agreements that you should have in life that would make you not only a better person to the world, but a better person to yourself. So the one that I was listening to is like always do your best, but like I was trailing off. My mind was just, you know, thinking and doing its own little thing. And then all of a sudden I was like thinking, I was crossing the street and I was like, well, I wouldn't really mind if a car hit me right now, like, to be honest. Like, that way it's really not my fault. Like, I'm for sure pressing the walk button and I'm looking both ways, but honestly, if a car came by and like ran a red light and was going too fast and like hit me, I don't think I'd be mad about it. And I was just like thinking at the same time, like, wow, man, that's really fucked up. Like, you really want to hurt yourself that bad? But I wasn't trying to run in front of a car. I was just saying, like, I kind of feel like that would be all right. Like, I feel like maybe that's not what I deserve, but if that happened, like, my body can heal. Like, it's like imagining your own death, you know? But I was just imagining my own injury. Like, if a car crashed into me and I, you know, lived but didn't really get a concussion and didn't really get any, what's that word called when like your spinal cord breaks and like you can't, oh my gosh, my mind's coming to a blank, forgive me, please don't take offense to this. I just got a lot on my mind. Oh yeah, like if I don't get paralyzed, if I just get injured, you know, like a small tap, a baby love tap, and I like break my leg, I wouldn't mind. My body would heal. I think it'd be fine. And then all of a sudden, I was just like, why do I feel like this? Like, why do I feel like I deserve pain? Like, why do I feel like I want to punish my body? Because before it used to be like, I'm gonna punish myself by not eating, or I'm gonna punish myself by like throwing up food that I've eaten, like taking away the nourishment that I need. But obviously I can't do that right now because, well, I wasn't gonna do it anyway, but I can't do that right now because like my wisdom tooth and like my mouth just hurts. But you know, another way to like actually hurt is, you know, a car accident. Like, that's what I was thinking. But then I thought, no, Amanda, you know what? No, we're working on this. Just, I know you feel like you want to hurt yourself right now, but you gotta talk to somebody about this. So I was, in my head I was like, okay, angels and God, please help me out, because I don't know why I'm feeling like this. Like, right now I'm reaching out for help. Like, in my mind, spiritually, I was like, I'm reaching out for help, but dude, I really just, I don't know why I feel like hurting myself right now. It's like all of this has happened and I just feel like such a piece of felt like it. And I just didn't know why. Like, why do I'm doing all of this, I'm writing like self-love mantras, I'm like speaking about self-love, and I still, like, it's so hard for me to integrate that message into my mind. Like, why is this so hard for me? So I was like thinking about it. I was like, God, please like help me out, or like angels, because I believe in the aid of angels. You guys can believe whatever you guys want. And I was like, I just don't know why I'm feeling like this. And I knew that I was going to talk to Arsh, my roommate, about it. I was gonna be like, yo. So I kind of felt like, you know, I had this thought cross my head. But right when I was like walking and thinking, like I was going on the upswing, right? So like thinking about the thinking about a car crash, like some self-injury, was a downswing. So I was like going down, and then I caught myself and I was kind of going on an upswing. Right when I was going on that upswing, this, like, I started listening to the 4 Agreements that was playing in the background, and I heard this part and I like started crying. Don't know why, but I just felt like literally he was talking to me. Like, this is God's voice talking through me. Hold up, I'll read it to you. It's on my computer because I have the ebook. Where is it? Okay. If you do your best in the search for personal freedom, in the search for self-love, you'll discover that it's just a matter of time before you find what you're looking for. It's not about daydreaming or sitting for hours dreaming in meditation. You have to stand up and be a human. You have to honor the man or woman that you are. Respect your body, enjoy your body, love your body, feed, clean, and heal your body. It's just weird because I was literally just thinking about, oh, what if I just like got into another accident right now? I wouldn't mind, you know? That's just crazy to me. And then it says, exercise and do what makes your body feel good. This is a puja to your body. Puja is like, he explained that it's like showing love to the God inside you. And that is a communion between you and God. You don't need to worship idols of the Virgin Mary, the Christ, or the Buddha. You can if you want to. It feels good. If it feels good, do it. Your own body is a manifestation of God, and if you honor your body, everything will change for you. When you practice giving love to every part of your body, you plant seeds of love in your mind, and when they grow, you will love, honor, and respect your body immensely. Every action then becomes a ritual in which you're honoring God. After that, the next step is honoring God with every thought, every emotion, every belief, even what is right or wrong. Every thought becomes a communion with God, and you live a dream without judgments, victimizations, and free of the need to gossip and abuse yourself. When you honor these 4 agreements together, there's no way that you live in hell. There's no way. If you're impeccable with your word, if you don't take it personally, if you don't make assumptions, if you always do your best, then you're going to have a beautiful life. You're going to control your life 100%. I mean, a lot of you guys who are watching don't really have a religion, don't really believe in God, and that's totally fine, you know? You do you, boo-boo. I'm like also on my own little spiritual journey and trying to figure out like, yo, am I Catholic or not? Because I was raised Roman Catholic, but I feel more spiritual than religious, if that makes sense. I don't really care too much about going to church, but I'm very big on like praying and whatnot. So just listening to this, I mean, whatever you believe in, I feel like, I don't even know where I was going with that, honestly. I'm sorry, forgive that part. But whatever you believe in, I hope you understand what this is about and why that touched home with me so much. I just feel like literally when I asked for help, when I asked for intervention, it like came to me, and like God, universe, whatever you want to call it, like spiritual energy within us and around us and everything, like, I don't know, it's real, and I just feel this crazy blanket of self-love around me right now. Well, self-love, but also just love in general. And some of you might be watching this and be like, dude, this girl's fucking crazy, why does she believe in these things? And you know what, maybe it's not true. Who knows, maybe there is a God, maybe there isn't. But if this is what's going to help me feel good, if believing this is what's going to help me love myself, then I'm going to believe in it 100%, and I'm gonna go with it with my all, running full force and everything. There was something I wanted to say too, I forgot. Oh yeah, and there's a difference between self-love and narcissism, because I feel like some people also have an issue with that. And isn't it crazy? Isn't it messed up how we live in this world where self-love is seen as narcissism to some people? And that's the problem that we have today, because people are afraid to love themselves because society will see it as narcissism. Narcissism is thinking that you're better than everybody else, or yeah, basically like you're the best person in the world and you're better than everyone else and blah blah blah. Self-love is saying I deserve respect just as much as you deserve respect, and love just as much as my mom, dad, my dog, a stranger, that homeless guy in the corner, the president of the United States. Everybody deserves respect and love. And so do I. That's what self-love is to me. So yeah, just wanted to clear that up. It's not thinking that I'm better than anybody else, because I'm not better than anyone else. I'm no better than you, or like, again, anyone else. It's just like me on my own level, and like, that's what self-love is to me. Okay, that's my little talk. Thanks for listening. Get the 4 Agreements and The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. It will change your life.